Welcome to Capital Pulse, your go-to destination for all things financial education. I'm thrilled to dive into today's topic where we uncover the biggest mistakes young individuals make with their money. From overlooking mental health expenses to falling for get-rich-quick schemes, we'll explore it all to ensure you're equipped with the knowledge to make smart financial decisions. So sit back, hit subscribe, and let's navigate the world of finance together on Capital Pulse. Falling for get-rich-quick schemes. Some people may try to convince you that you can become rich very fast with their special plans or ideas. They might promise big returns with little effort. But often, these plans are not real, and they can actually make you lose the money you put in. It's like someone saying you can win a lot of money by playing a game, but they don't tell you that the game is rigged and you'll end up losing instead. So, it's important to be careful and not get caught up in these schemes, or you could end up with less money than you started with. Not considering long-term financial goals. Some young people only think about what they want right now, like buying cool things or going on trips. But they forget to think about what they want in the future, like having enough money for a house or to retire comfortably. It's like eating candy instead of saving money for something really important later on. If you don't think about your long-term goals, you might not have enough money for the things you really want in the future. Saving money for when you stop working. It's important to put aside some money for when you're older and don't want to work anymore. The sooner you start saving, the more money you'll have when that time comes. Think of it like collecting coins in a piggy bank. The more coins you put in early on, the more you'll have saved up when you need it. So, starting to save now means you'll have more to enjoy later on when you're not working. Not diversifying income streams. Depending only on one way to make money, like having a job, can be risky. If something happens, like losing your job or the economy goes down, you might have trouble making money. It's like having only one tree that gives you fruit. If that tree gets sick or stops growing fruit, you won't have any fruit to eat. But if you have different trees that give you fruit, even if one tree has a problem, you still have others to rely on. So, having different ways to make money can help you stay stable, even when things get tough. Misusing credit cards for rewards. When you use a credit card, you can earn rewards like cashback or points for buying things. But if you don't pay off all the money you owe each month, you'll have to pay extra money called interest. It's like borrowing money from a friend and promising to pay them back later. If you don't pay them back quickly, they might ask for more money in return. So, if you use a credit card for rewards but don't pay it off on time, you'll end up owing more money in interest than you get back in rewards. Underestimating the impact of lifestyle inflation. When you start making more money, you might feel like you can spend more on things you want, like fancy clothes or gadgets. But if you keep spending more every time you make more money, you might not have enough left to save for important things later on. It's like if you got a bigger allowance and started buying more toys. But if you keep buying more and more expensive toys every time you get more money, you might not have enough saved up for something really special later. So, it's important to be careful about spending more just because you're making more money. Relying solely on traditional education. Going to school and learning from teachers is great, but it's not the only way to learn important things like how to manage your money. If you only rely on what you learn in school and don't try to learn more on your own about things like saving money or investing, you might not know how to handle your money well when you grow up. It's like only eating one type of food every day. You might be okay for a while, but you'll miss out on all the other yummy foods out there. So, it's good to learn about money from different places, not just from school. Ignoring credit score. Your credit score is like a grade that shows how good you are at borrowing money and paying it back. If you don't pay attention to it when you're young, It can cause problems later. Imagine if your grade in school decides whether you can borrow toys from your friends. If you have a good grade, your friends will be happy to lend you toys. But if you have a bad grade, they might not trust you to give the toys back. So, if you ignore your credit score when you're young, it might be hard to borrow money or buy things on credit when you're older. Making friends and connections. Making friends and meeting new people can be really helpful for your job and life. When you know different people, they can give you advice or help you find new opportunities. It's like having a team of friends who cheer you on and give you tips on how to play better. With their help, you can win more games and have more fun. So, by making friends and connections, you can learn new things, find better jobs, and maybe even make more money in the future. Not planning for retirement early enough. Not thinking about saving money for when you're older and don't want to work anymore can make it harder to have enough money later on. It's like saving up for a big trip. If you start saving early, even if it's just a little bit at a time, your money has more time to grow. But if you wait too long to start saving, you might not have enough money saved up when you want to go on your trip. So, it's important to start saving for retirement early, even if it's just a little bit, so your money has more time to grow and you'll have enough to enjoy when you're older. Conclusion. Thanks for joining us on Capital Pulse as we unraveled the common financial pitfalls young people encounter and provided valuable insights to navigate them. Remember to apply these lessons to your financial journey and stay tuned for more tips and advice on managing your money wisely. Until next time, stay financially savvy and take care.
I'm so